Hey, good morning. Welcome back to DJ's Workshop. Today we're going to be installing a new awning on the side of the Eurovan. Okay, it's going to go up here. It's going to be a 10-foot awning. It's going to run the length up here. We went with a Fiamma awning, and I'm going to show you all the pieces that we had to get and the tools, and then we'll show you how to get installed. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is the Fiamma awning we got. Like I said, it's a 10-footer. This is the F45S model. Okay, it comes with an instruction manual. All right, so the kit comes with 3 brackets. These are going to hook to the back side. These are the brackets that are going to mount to the van, like this. These come in silver. I opted to powder coat these just to match the black on the awning. Okay. These are the mounts for the side of the van that the legs for the awning go into, but these are plastic, and I purchased some metal ones that we're going to be installing instead. This is the clips for the rod. So you have your rod, and the way this works is it twists this way, and now you have a crank handle. Okay, comes with the clips so that you can mount it. Has a bag of hardware. Most of this hardware is if you're just going to mount these brackets directly to the van and not use the other brackets. Okay, these covers would go on the back side, on the inside, to cover those bolts. Comes with these spikes so that you can nail down the legs if you don't mount them to the van. Okay. It has these rubber gaskets that are going to mount on here also, like this. Now, to install this, what we're going to do is we're going to use some riv nuts. Rather than, just drill a hole in the side of the van and put a screw in there, you have to have it secure. So this is basically the setup that it's going to be. So I purchased this gun, this rivet gun, and it comes with all these different tips, different size nuts. And what you do, this is just a large one so you can see it better, but you would take this, drill a hole, drop it in the hole, and then you hook it onto the gun, and it pulls it, and it crimps the end of it. So as you can see on this one, let me take the screw out so you can see it better. Alright, so we drilled a hole, we put it in there, we crimped it, now it's got a nice tight fit on there. Okay, it's not going anywhere, it's not loose. We are going to put some sealant around there just to keep it watertight. You would put your bracket on, and then you would screw your screw in. Okay. Some of the tools we're going to need, we have a drill, we have a step drill, center punch, marker, some tape measure, the gun, the hardware. So that's pretty much all we need here. So we're going to mark off the areas where these brackets are going to get installed, and we'll get those put on. Alright, first thing we're going to do, we put some tape on the paint just to protect it, so when we're drilling, in case it slips. So this bracket's going to go up here, right in the center of this post. This is right behind the front door here. And we're going to line this up with this edge here so that they all line up the same. Center this. Put a little mark right there. We're going to do these first, bolt it in, and then we'll make sure it's level and then mark the other holes. So let's do that one first. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, take a little bit of paint and just touch up these holes just to protect them from rusting. Alright, I'm going to put a small bead right on here. we're going to take the rivet gun, and the way this works, you have all different tips. This one's an M6. The thread's down in there. Thread that in, put the nut on top, and that's going to thread in like that. All right. Okay, once we have it threaded in there, open the arms up, thread it in a little bit more. Okay, try to keep it straight. Open it up, thread it a little bit more. Okay, then once you unthread it, now it's in there nice and solid. Okay, it's not going anywhere. Alright, the next step, we're going to put the rubber piece on here. We'll put the bolt in. I'm going to slip it in the hole here. Snug it a little bit, and then we got to make sure this is lined up perfectly. Okay, we'll get that lined up. We'll mark these two holes. We'll drill those out. Put the rivets in. Do the same as we did with this one. Okay, so with the holes drilled out, we got the rivet on here. We got some sealant on there. Let's put it right in the hole. That's it. You just squeeze it until you feel it bottom out. Okay, we'll get the last one in, then we'll put the brackets on. Alright, so now you can see we got all three brackets on here. They're all bolted in. Everything's nice and tight. So now we just got to grab the awning, place it up on there. So it's going to come up and hook on like this and come down. We got to bolt it in here. So we got to put it on and then mark the holes from the back and then drill them out on the awning because they don't come pre-drilled. And I think we're going to have to lay it out on the ground, stretch it all out so that we don't damage the awning. So next step is we'll get it up on top of there and get it marked off. Alright, next thing you want to do is take the awning and pull it out to get these arms out of the way, because you've got to put a couple of bolts inside like this. Once you get those through there like that, just take a couple of nuts, put them on here so they don't go sliding back out of there. Once you have those on there, then you can pull it all back in tight and we'll get it back on the van. Alright, so one of the problems I found the reason I guess they only use two brackets is because it bows out in the middle. So when you put it on, it's very tight there where there's a gap on the ends. So I had to take that middle bracket, and where this humps out like this, I had to flatten it to get it to go underneath the awning. Otherwise, it was just making a big bow and it wouldn't latch on the ends. So I flattened that out, and now we're just going to put it up on there. And then we got the two holes in either one that we're going to attach the bolts, and that'll secure it to that. And then we'll have to put on the other pieces down here that attach for the arms that come down. So we got the brackets all on there, and now it's just going to be a matter of putting it back on there and bolting it all up. Okay, so at this point we have the awning up, mounted on the brackets, and if you look, you can see where the poles are attached to the new metal brackets, which are attached to the van on the side. If you look up top, you're going to see the three brackets that are holding the awning on there. and we have it stretched out. You can put the poles on the ground or you can attach them to the van. I do recommend getting the metal brackets though. They will hold up better than plastic, obviously. So yeah, that's what we got, and that's how we did it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and got something out of that. If you liked the video, give a thumbs up, a share, a like, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.